Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another Age of Empires 4 replay. Spawn on the left side is the blue Ayyubids, we got Starflark. Spawn on the right side is the yellow Mongols, we got 1puppypaw. Ovo being established, we do have strategies being claimed on up. Going to play, not sure it's going to be for pasture or for spearman rush. Both your deposits spawn pretty close by each other with some 2 gold deposits. Good spot for secondary town center. Large gold, large stone, bit of berries over here. For the Ayyubid player, of course he is Islamic, so it does have the advanced berries. It has 2 small gold deposits, deer and berry deposit. The large berry deposit over here. Other small berry deposits back here, nice and safe. Deer a little bit forward with some stone. And of course there's Pumbaa here, but boar is haram. Mongols boars up north, some various other resources, including the trade post. House of Wisdom not being established. Do have a stable. Are we going to see an early horseman? He did take some, put some damage there onto that scout. Mongol in age 1 does not have the ability to fire while moving. Bows damage 2. I think the health regen of the scout is higher than that. Let's use a speed arrow there. Don't see any early horsemen just yet. And thus the combo was unable to secure the kill there. Ayyubid plays aging up to the economic wing growth. Got the silver tree now being established here. He's going to, he pulls it next to the Ovo. He's going to eye some early ×2 traders. The ×2 traders does not have the stone cost reduction along with the gold reduction, so you do still have to still pay full price stone for the ×2 traders. Guess we have to wait and see. As decent reserve of stone, has enough gold to be enough food for ×2 Keshik. Scout moving around. You got the gold being collected up here. We do have berries over here as well. Village now complete by the Mongols as well, and we do have ×2 traders being blown in the field. See here, it does still cost a full 120 stone. It looks like the Mongol player is going for some sort of eco play, but the problem is Mongol trade is incredibly dangerous, a double-edged sword. Got some desert raiders now being put in the field. Khan will get debuffed by the camel in ease, doing a fraction less damage. Speed arrow there, help escape. Does take out sheep there, you monster. ×2 trader now pulling field. 24 gold per trip, a little bit on the shorter side, of course. Maybe should have pulled the silver tree in the corner right over here. Be a bit more lined up and a bit more gold. Probably a little bit barely. Only a single ×2 trader there. He almost had enough stone for another ×2. Keshiks move around to engage those traders or villagers. Thanks to economic wing growth, the Ayyubid player does have a handful extra villagers at the moment. Golden Age Tier 1, giving nice, powerful economic benefits, plus 10% collection rate for all resources. Very, very powerful. Local doggo demands head paths. Tree gets deployed in the corner here. Oh, not the corner. Could have been deployed in the corner. But either way. Now we got another ×2 Keshik on the build queue, as well as another single Keshik. And some spearmen. He sees all the Desert Raiders. Desert Raiders also have high melee armor, so they can resist a lot of bonus damage. And this should be very effective versus these Keshiks. They have 120 health, with 5 armor, and their attack speed is the same as Keshik as well. With 5 armor, the Keshiks will do 10 damage, plus Camo on ease reduces their damage even further. These Keshiks will be somewhat hard countered by these Desert Raiders. Does fall back in time. Here comes the Desert Raiders. At times, Keshik here, we've also got a Yam outpost here, so that he does have good mobility on these Keshiks. He's got some regular horsemen to deal with them. Spearmen can also be quite useful. Here comes the Spearmen and Keshiks there. He finds no traders. Does find some traders there. Keshik takes out the scout, which actually is quite nice. Now these traders are providing 63 gold per trip, as well as a little bit of food. He does have Silk Road level 1. The con is down. The arrows are probably on cooldown. Actually, take some damage there. Got some spearmen now mixed on in. Hybrid players also for his own spearmen and a single archer. Mongol players going for more archers. Mongol player has some basic wood collection research as well. These ones backing on off. Of course, no Yam network just yet. That's an age 3 research, and he would need to get the Deer Stone instead rather than Silver Tree. Yellow's also now cleaning up the board. Took a bit of damage there. Has a single outpost here, so it has provided some Yam network for nearby traders, improving the economic a little bit more. And Desert Raiders on the field. Just backing on off. 2 mace spearmen here to engage. Got some horsemen now being pulled up by the Ayyubid players as well. Mongol players are signing for more Keshiks. Now got this Raider pushing forward to try and cause some issues for all the trade. Local doggo may bite him though. Keshiks moving down south. Mongol players also collect some of the deer as well. Desert Raiders do take a bit of damage. Desert Raider here does cut the wounded villager, very nice. Pulls out the sword, needs to pop out one of the wounded villagers. Does take out the Desert Raider though. Desert Raiders have no inherent range armor. Good charge attack there. The Ivy player is almost ready to age on up. Just gotta keep an eye on those resources due to the fact that we can't actually see the age up progress. He's not going for our culture wing logistics, so he's not eyeing for the advancement whatsoever. As we'll give 3 dervishes so he can quickly claim some relics. Just push forward, they'll just back off them berries. Got some archers and catching some build queue for the Mongol player. Every player so far going for nothing. He may just save up his resources for some camel lancers. We'll go for some crossbows as well. I think camel lancers overall would be just generally good. There'll be a counter to the Keshiks as well as everything else, barring the spearmen. Keshiks engaging some of these villagers, gain some good slices there. Keshik does go down there, so does the Khan. How many traders are there now right now deploying the field? Got 9. Number 10, of course, giving the Silk Road Tier 2, giving powerful increase 10% efficiency of 10% extra wood. Pearl tie now being established here. Both players age up the exact same, or nearly the exact same time. So now controlling logistics on the field, not only get the AoE healing, but also allows them to pick up these relics. They'll not be able to pick up any relics, probably barring for this one. And getting the relics as Mongols actually is quite nice, because once you get the H4, you get Tithe Barn to get that little bit extra stone generation. It looks like the Ovo just ran out. I can see this per minute decreasing. Veteran Keshik's almost complete. We got the Veteran Archer research on the way. Kurultai in defensive position. A number of archers and spearmen there, just trying to protect all of his villagers. Keshik's coming for a raid. Only a handful of spearmen here, so the Keshiks should be able to maybe get a village or two. But there's no scout with them, so it's going to be hard from this spot. Veteran spearmen will be taken out there. They did hold back the Keshiks long enough for all the other spearmen to push forward. They need to get on out of there. Taking a little bit of damage from the archers, but nothing too significant. No blacksmith research, or minimum blacksmith research right now for the Mongol player. Desert Raiders push forward, get some of the Mongol villagers. And there's nothing here to really protect these villagers. They have to keep on running. A couple spearmen and a Keshik to charge way forward. Anything to hold back the Desert Raiders probably be a good idea. Now they head for the trade, but they do not. Veteran Desert Raider research now being, well, researched. He may just age up with the military ring reinforcements in age 4 to get 10 free Desert Raiders every 2 minutes. Got the Dervish nearby. Those Desert Raiders quickly being cleaned on up. Dervish not being moved around. I may have forgotten about it. Probably busy micing over here because I wasn't paying attention over here either. Archers engaging all the spearmen. Got some Gilons pulled on in. Some Mongol archers moving around. Got the Keshik's trolley trying to find some villagers. Kurultai here providing some powerful capabilities. He doesn't have +2 range damage, which does go a long way with the Kurultai. Yellows have high attack speed and pretty decent health from man arms variants, so they can resist the archer fire quite a bit. But not necessarily Kurultai supported ones. Doesn't have +2 range armor just yet either. Oh, that does get set ablaze, get a bit of raid bounty there. Everything trader's now on the field, so he does have the full Silk Road trade bounties. She's engaging those villagers. Experiencing some damage over there. We do have these archers backing him off. Lancers charging right forward. Another small group pushing along the flank for yellow. Couple Keshiks, some mana arms mix on in. If the Gilons can go down, then his archers can deal with the crossbowmen. Archers charging forward, trying to deal with those crossbowmen immediately. Keshiks can rotate around, perhaps at the back of those forces. Both sides have lost 10 villagers. A lot of the Mongol players have really good trade income. All the yellow chargers pretty much have gone down. All blues crossbowmen now down. Bone Age tier 3 now active. Elam Spear trying to gauge his various forces there. Blues have backing on off. That's some farm research now. Ivy players going for textiles. Elam's heading up north. These forces heading down south. Does not trying to close the game just yet. Kurultai is a little bit wounded. No, they're collecting up some venison. Be able to take out some of these villagers now. Community does get a good spear brace there. Keshik's backing off, took some damage there. Another spear in this region, but he will run into a dead end. A good number of these forces push forward. No siege engineers. Does only have a handful of man arms for torches. We got siege engineers being researched. It is improved siege engineers from pull up traction trebuchets front line, as well as mangonels and spring golds. Alright, players trying to pull out their unique mangonel now, if I forget what it's called. Don't know if some siege workshop maybe started somewhere. I don't think it's being completed somewhere. Oh, no, it's being completed up there. Capital is taking some bigger damage. You only have to take out 2 landmarks, the House of Wisdom and the town center, the capital. Going his own mangonel now. I mean, right now, a battering ram would not hurt. I start torching down some of these farms. He's gonna hit down those buildings. He does have the Kurultai here support, which does affect the siege weapons, hitting that villager there. Let's try and torch down the House of Wisdom. Villager does get stoned to death. Yeah, battering ram right now would be quite safe. And blue does back to the game now. That's Angry saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.